I would have wanted to see more of you in the promo.
You don't know till the end who is actually the bad guy and who is actually the good guy.
Why is it that we didn't see much more of you in the movies?
After holiday, I took myself a little bit more seriously than I should have. I would just diversify my career from here to more of positive. But that was just an idea of how I saw the industry and how I thought that, my career should be like that. Hi guys, this is Freddy Daruwala, and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.
We have this Freddy Daruwala, and he's playing the main negative lead, from what I'm told, in Race 3. We would love to see much more of in the promos, because we've not seen a lot of him in the promos, but I'm sure that Remo is just keeping the best for the big screen. Pleasure having you, first of all, on BollywoodHungama, Freddy Daruwala.
Yeah.
And we are namesake in a way, Freddy and Faridoon, so it's like
matching, right?
Matching. All right. So how's the experience? And my first question will be that I would have wanted to see more of you in the promo.
Yes, but Rana is like that. He's very ambiguous, and that's one of the reasons why we have kept. And the race franchise has been like that. I mean, you don't know till the end who is actually the bad guy and who is actually the good guy. Like, you don't, as they say, don't judge the book from its cover, and similarly, don't just judge Rana from the cover. So there's a lot of ambiguity around Rana, and that's one of the reasons why we have kept him. It was a unanimous decision about where to put Rana, when to use him, and when not to use him. But there are a couple of impressions of me in the trailer, but not like how these guys are projected. But that's Rana. That's even in the film, Rana, it will be projected that way.
Second question will be that you made an impact in Holiday. It was a substantial role.
Yes.
But why is it that we didn't see much more of you in the movies since Holiday?
So the thing is that after Holiday, I took myself a little bit more seriously than I should have. And why not? I mean, I had all the right reasons to do that. I thought that, I would just diversify my career from here to more of positive. But that was just an idea of how I saw the industry and how I thought that, my career should be like that. I have been very selective. I have been offered a lot of positive roles, and I have been offered a lot of negative roles, but either I didn't want to do those characters, or I didn't want to do those erotic films as a positive lead. And because there are certain apprehensions that I have about me, about my career, about my projection in the films, and I was very sure that I would not do this. See, the beginning is always very difficult, but if you talk about at this point of time, it's been only 4 years since Holiday would release, and I see that the career is going to be like about 40 years longer. So 4 years is just a 1/10 of it. So
Absolutely.
And that's how I'm taking it. I'm very young. I'm very fresh. I can do a lot of experiments with my roles, as well as and also the same time play safer of what my USP or my forte has been. So, all these thought process keep working when you're new in it, when you're very naive and everything. But one thing I've realized that, you've got to keep rolling. You got to be visible in order to reach out the crowd.
100%.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I have now let myself go. I did an independent film. I did Commander 2. I did a cameo in Force 2. I did, a Telugu film. I did a Gujarati film. I'm again doing a big Gujarati, one-of-a-kind action film. So, as an actor, if you see, the graph has been like very widely spread and not limited to only a genre or a type of, the level, I would say. As much as I would love to do, commercially very viable and super hit films with superstars, I'm also thinking, and I'm also knowing and aware of the fact that, as an actor, I need to create my niche first and then play around with it. So
absolutely. See, there is absolutely no, I think, doubt about the fact that I'm sure that people must have told you that you're a good-looking guy with the eyes, just औरतें जो हैं खो जाना चाहेंगी and all that stuff, which is something that is he's acknowledging that. But I felt in Holiday you had that. Apart from that, it was not like a regular negative lead. There was that psychological element which I thought that you brought onto the table, which is pretty interesting. Because if you can do that, then the negative lead, it becomes very, very interesting. And the fact is that we've seen it in Hollywood especially, that a negative lead, at many an occasion, it's far more captivating than even the positive character, because somehow people like the darker shades more than, like, say, positivity, what we've seen with, say, Padmavat for the matter, with Khilji taking away all the accolades. So now you're in a proper frame of mind that you know that it's the role that matters, not the positive or the negative. Ultimately, it's the role that will stay with people.
Yes, I would say so. You know, I mean, the line between the positive and negative has come down, has blurred a lot. You know, now as you said, you know, there is the story writing, the content writing, the characterizations, the performances of every particular you know, actor has changed dramatically, and now has come to a point where it's difficult. You know, when you talk about, particularly about Holiday, you know, that is the story writing, that is the characterization how a writer Murugadoss wanted him to be, and that's also one of the reasons why he was more interesting. And similar way, you know, Rana is also very ambiguous. He's looking very stylish, and he's flamboyant, he's very chic, he's very stylish. So where is it that he's looking like a villain? The only way he looks like a villain, or the only way he could be a villain, is by doing unethical or not the right thing in the film or in the story, how we call it. So that's one of the reasons, you know, why I have, you know, understood, and I'm still trying to experiment, you know, about everything. Every character that I play doesn't originate from the story, but also originates from where the character is coming from. There's a lot of mental process that goes behind it about why this character would talk like this, would do like this, would do action like this. And it's not just the fact that, okay, you wear certain clothes and you look like this. Those days are gone now. Villains don't wear, you know...
Yeah, absolutely. You don't have to have scars.
Yeah, exactly. So that's something that, you know, we have come to a point now, and this is the current storytelling scenario. You never know what happens after 10 years, but in the current storytelling scenario, this is the ongoing thing, yeah.
Hi there, this is Amrita Khanvilkar and you guys are watching Bollywood Hungama.